Good evening, everyone. Hopefully we're live and streaming. Let me just get this chat working. It's been a while, especially I got one, I don't know if you can tell, but one of my eyes is messed up, so it's really blurry at the moment. I'll try to zoom in to get the best I can out of the chat. Let me get the player list. I could not see any trades, so it will be the teams that you got in the random. So thanks, Richo, for doing the random. If you're watching, Richo, and you want to confirm that there was no trades, please do so. While I have you here, there are other breaks listed on Gimko at the moment, so check them out. There's the MDA, the MLB, the Pop Century, NRL, and I think that's about it. There might be other things up and running. Are you a Hurricanes fan, Stoney? I was devastated when they lost to Adelaide. There's Richo. Was there any trades, Richo? While I wait for Richo to confirm, tonight's break is the BBL final between the Sixers and the Scorchers, which will be on at 7:40, so not too long within this break. So tonight we've got the 5 starters and 2 hobby boxes. Ah, you're a Scorchers man. I was hoping the Hurricanes would win one. I mean, they've come close so many times and they've choked. It'd be nice for a small market like that to have one under the belt. Alright, let's get this out of the way. That will do. We'll start with the hobby box. Good luck. So I don't know everyone's names, but we've got Redder, which I believe is Matthew Swine. Is that Darren? Stoney is Brad, I think, and DJ is Daniel. The rest I know, they've been in other breaks. I've got no idea. Have you listed one, Richo? Or you haven't listed one? Not sure what that cards are doing there. Actually, I do know what it's doing there. It was Dinky Corner. Hang on, the chat's not moving. Let me refresh. Well, there you go. Richard's doing a 6 and out on the weekend, so keep an eye out for that. And then 9 PM, he'll be breaking cricket. So his stock finally arrived. Tell you what, the post has been a little shaky lately. Alright, good luck everyone. Our first parallel is Courtney Webb for the Renegades. Who's got the Renegades? DJ. Season to remember, Ben McDermott, MVP of the series, or man of the series rather. That's for the Hurricanes. We'll go to Stoney. So the mixer did arrive. Okay, so 2008 and 2009 6 and out break. Ben cutting for the Thunder. Which is me in the middle. Has anyone else got huge storms today other than Victoria? We've had lightning, flooding, the works today. Melbourne Stars, Glenn Maxwell. We'll go to Dean. And a season to remember, Nathan Ellis for the Hurricanes. We'll go to Stoney. Swine is typing. Is your... I'll admit I haven't looked at the names properly, but it is Darren, yeah? Yep, Darren. Cool. I'll tell you what, some of the eastern suburbs, there was literally rivers in the street. Luckily, the nature strips are a bit higher, and the driveways were slanted in that suburb, but the road in the middle was flooded. Riley Meredith for the Hurricanes. We'll go to Stoney, Silver. Club Heroes, Alex Hales for the Thunder. We'll go to Malcolm. We've got Zach Evans for the Renegade Silver, which is DJ. I believe DJ's Daniel. Season to remember, Alex Hales for the Thunder, which is Malcolm. Now if you're into your NRL, got Traders NRL on pre-order on Gimko right now. If you go to the home page and click that big picture, it will take you there. So just like we did with the cricket, NRL's up and running as well. We got Travis Head for the test team men's, which is Will from Tassie. We got a street art for the Sixers. We got a Paul. Tell you what, building a little master set here. Belinda Vakariva for the Hurricanes. We'll go to Stoney, and we've hit an Authentic Series Signatures holofoil for the Heat, Georgia Redmayne. Who's got the Heat? Who had the Heat? Brisbane, Dino. Well, familiar territory this, as we can see. Very familiar territory. There we go. Protected straight up. Dino's, I tell you what, he's like the well, Richo knows, he'll say it. Write it in, Richo. Josh Phillip. Is that the T20? T20 indeed. Which is Redar, which is Matthew. Well done. And we've hit our Sapphire Mojo. 13 of 30 for the Heat. Tom Cooper. That will go to Dean. Well done. Cricket Mojo Magnet. We got a silver Wes Ager for the strikers. We'll go to Darren. First colour on the board. And Renegades Will Sutherland street art. Just a white. We'll go to DJ. I think the trend started here, Richo, and then it just kept going and going, the momentum. Mitch Marsh for the Scorchers. We'll go to Craig. Craig's in the break. Season to remember, STR. Colin Munro for the Scorchers. Well done, Craig. We got our silver Darcy Brown for the women's. Which is Matthew. Season to remember, James Vince for the Sixers, which is Paul. Oh, too many. You hear the, was it Meg Lanning that started the whole snowball effect? We got silver Moises Henriquez. He's what do they call it? The BBL team of the series. He was in that, and they said he should be the captain. So will he take it over the line for the Sixers tonight, or will the Scorchers get there? Club Heroes James Vince. We'll go to Paul. That's the one, Meg Lanning. We got silver Zampa for the ODI, which is Will. And we've hit our first Ashes, David Warner. So at the end I'll use random.org on the screen to allocate them all. There should be 9 of them in this break, so the top 9 will get a Ashes caricature each. We got silver Sean Abbott for the Sixers, which is Paul, and a Club Heroes Zampa for the Stars, Dino. I tell you what, the Stars, there was a couple more regular season games. I probably could have made the playoffs. I hit the form just at the end. A couple games earlier, they would have been in. We got silver Bancroft for the Scorchers. Which is Craig. Our silver is Ashton Agar for the T20 team. Followed up by an STR of Andrew Ty for the Scorchers, which is Craig. Have we hit an auto in the starter packs yet, Richo? Has anyone out there? I don't know if they're even in there. Matthew Wade, test team. We'll go to Will. Club Heroes, Sam Harper for the Renegades. We'll go to DJ. We haven't. Have you heard of anyone hitting one? Maybe tonight's the night if they do exist. Georgia Prestwich, silver for the Heat. And why is Norton running a scan? Go away. Season to remember. Meg Lanning for the Stars. Which is Dean. Damo's hit one, has he? I think I'll have a few boxes left. I'd have to check. Alicia Healy for the women's. And our next Ashes is Marnus Labuschagne. We got silver, Joe Burns. And our first for the box, a Courtney Sipple of Terraways for the Heat. We'll go to the Heat. Dean. Sounds like emergency services are going to have a field day today. Just another truck gone by. Yeah, those are ordered. They're on the way for special occasions. Elise Villani for the Stars. And our Centurion is Mitch Marsh, box hit. For the men's, which is Will. Well done, Will. There's a bit of heat in this box. And by that I mean Brisbane Heat. Hilton Cartwright for the Stars. Season to remember, Jake Weberland for the Strikers. Richo box hit. What's the one we got to pull to get the Richo bounty? Is that the Jai Richardson? Or is there another Richardson in the set? Scott Bolland. Boy, did he do well in the Ashes. For the Hurricanes, we'll go to Darren. Club Heroes, Beth Mooney for the Scorchers, which is Craig. Eva. Any Richo. There's two. You got the checklist, which will go to one of the least hit teams. Season to remember, Daniel Hughes for the Sixers. My foot's gone to sleep. Pulled my back out earlier on the cold weather. We got silver, Xavier Bartlett for the Heat. Is it the Heat? It's the Heat. Street Art, Aaron Osborne for the Stars, which is Dean. I've been running the aircon for the last, I think, 8 days at 20. Alex Carey, ODI. We'll go to Will. And to be honest, I'll be running it at 16 if it wasn't moist outside, because the aircon does leak off the balcony. Season to remember, Hannah Darlington for the Thunder. Me in the middle, Craig. Malcolm, sorry. He's a Scorchers fan, I think I read earlier. Speaking of Scorchers, Tennille Pascal, silver, and the Tearaways Sarah Coit for all the strikers, which is Darren. Or was that Stoney? Maybe Stoney's a Scorchers fan. Well, there you go. The whole page is a Scorchers fan. I mean, to be honest, if I didn't move to Melbourne, well, if I moved to Melbourne before the BBL started, I'd probably be one of the Melbourne team fans. Luckily, Hurricanes are on board. We got Zampa T20, Heat, Grace Harris, Street Art, Dino. Nice, you need that one, eh? How old's your son? Alex Ross for the Thunder. Oh, there it is. Black Street Art. Jordan Silk for the Sixers. Which is Paul. Well done, Paul. Ah, nice. He's 11. That's cool. If you're watching, hello. Elise Perry for the Sixers. Season to remember. Chris Lynn. Will he be at the Heat next year? Or will they part ways after all this time? People saying fresh start at the Renegades, maybe. Some of the rumours flying around. Oh. They need to pull out the old scissors, Richo. I hate cutting packs. There we go. Just couldn't rip that one. Couldn't rip that one without damaging stuff. And luckily I didn't. Because we've hit a Young Gun Black. Let's see what it's numbered to. 63 of 80. It's a good one. Cameron Green, the young fella. Well, compared to me, he's young. We'll go to Will. Well done. I think, just trying to remember, I think he pretty much won that last test for Australia in the last innings. Layla for the Renegades. We'll go to DJ. It was a crazy match. England looked like they had a chance, and then suddenly, what were they all out for? Like 20? We got silver, Taylor Lamink for the women's, and Club Heroes Bolland for the Hurricanes. We'll go to Stoney. We got silver, Renshaw. We'll go to Darren there. Yep. Season to remember. James Vince for the Sixers. Megan Schultz. For the strikers, silver. And we've hit our white young guns. Taylor Wilson for the Fonda, which is me in the middle, which is Malcolm. Well done. After this last 2 packs, I'll reset the audio so we're back in sync because Norton's running a little virus scan. Jess Johansson for the women's, and a Tearaways for the women's. Who is it? Megan Schultz, I think it is. Tearaways. Women's is Matthew. And we finish with a silver Chris Lynn for the Heat. Whoa. Got the one eye vision going. Alright, audio has been reset. Let's do the 5 starters. Good luck. Our Ashes is a gold Tim Payne. So the golds are limited to 310. We got Ashton Turner, silver for the Scorchers. We've got a Craig Season to Remember, McDermott for the Hurricanes. Which is Stoney. We got silver Kane Richardson, not numbered. And we've hit a young gun. Very nice. Tanvi Sangar for the Fonda. Little bonus there. Which is Malcolm, me in the middle. I'm getting worse and worse at this. First break it was simple. Our Ashes is, you won't believe it, another Tim Payne. Yep, 310. We got Zampa and Predictor for the women's, that is Brisbane. We got a Dean. Oh, we'll get you. We got silver Scott Bolland for the Hurricanes, which is Stoney, and Club Heroes Lynn for the Heat. So that's, what's that, 2 starters? We've got 3 to go. Then we do the box. And Marnus Labuschagne. That's the gold, so 310 limited. We got a silver checklist and a season to remember. Nat Skiver. For the funder, we've got a Malcolm. We got a Matthew Wade Silver for the men's. And we've got bonus. The GOAT, Nathan Lyon. So everyone will get an Ashes caricature. We should get 10 now. Come on, rip, rip, rip. Well, we're not doing too well. We're all getting just the golds, but we've doubled up again. Marnus. 2 Pains, 2 Marnus. Not that I'm complaining because they're good ones. We got Hazelwood. 4 base. And as close as I'm going to get, I think. Sophie Molonix for the Renegades. Another one of these holofoil signatures. Or foil, rather. Who's got the Renegades? DJ, well done. That's from a starter pack. Let's put the black up here. These 2 in the middle. You ripper. Can we get a real auto? Back-to-back packs. That would be cool. We got Alex Carey Silver. And Club Heroes, Alicia Healy. We're down to our last starter pack. Good luck. Yep, 3 hits. Oh, there goes the well, we'll finish with a Warner Gold Limited. So the top 4 will get a gold each, and then the rest will get a regular one. Renegades Silver. Season to remember. Heaven Knight for the funder, which is Malcolm. We got silver, Hannah Darlington for the Thunder, and street art, Mitch Marsh for the Scorchers. Who had the Scorchers? Craig. Well done. So that concludes the box 1 and the starters. Let me just reset the audio. And we're back for our final cricket box of the evening in this break. And then 9 o'clock will be Richo's 6 and out break. 2008 and 2009 cricket. Richo calling auto. Alright, pack 1, good luck. Rachel Haynes for the women's, which is Matthew STR McDermott. In between. You mean in between the breaks, yeah? Potentially, we could. Depends what... We'll see what the time is. And what's my pace per box? Jack Edwards, 6s. We got a Young Guns early. Mackenzie Harvey for the Renegades. Who are the Renegades? DJ. I guess if we go a little over, Richo can wait. I'll message you after the break. We can organise it. We got Zampa Silver and a Club Heroes for the Strikers. Well, technically it's early for you. You're 3 hours behind the rest of us. We got Josh Inglis, Scorchers, Silver, Club Heroes, Zampa. For the Stars, we've got a Dean. We got Maxwell Silver. Season to Remember Lynn. We'll go to Dean. Mitch Swepson for the Heat. And an STR of Jake Weverland for the Strikers, which is Darren. Normally I'd be watching. Is it the men's doubles at the moment, or are they playing something else? Is it the men's other semi? We got silver Manus for the men's, and Tearaway's Bolland for the Heat, which is Stony. Jai Richardson for the men's ODI, which is Will. Club Hero, there goes the tongue. Club Heroes, Alex Hales for the funder. Me in the middle. They're both wild cards too, because of all the COVID. A lot of teams didn't bother showing up. We got the checklist. Season to remember, Colin Munro. We'll go to Craig. Silver, Liam Hatcher for the Stars. Street Art, Ben McDermott for the Hurricanes. We go to Stoney. Although I don't know why people call them the Canes. Canes just sounds more like a cane toad than a shortened version of a hurricane. And they're a pest to Australia, so we got silver McDermott. We got a Stoney. Season to remember, Daniel Hughes. That's for the Sixers, which is Paul. Well, they got caned before the final. Lauren Smith for the funder, and Grace Harris for the Heat. Just popping out of the slot there. We got silver for the Heat. And a nice one here. Centurion Usman Khawaja. That will go to Malcolm. Where will I fit this in? I'm just going to put it on top of the other one. Just running out of space. Silver Wade, and we've hit our sapphire. 11 of 30. Sophie Molyneux. Was it Molyneux? Like French style Molyneux? Molyneux maybe? They pronounce it like the French? For the Renegades, DJ Molyneux, maybe. Was it no? I got to learn my French. It's been a while. It's grade 7 since I've done French. So it's not a French spin on the spelling. ODI, Cameron Green. And a Club Heroes, Beth Mooney for the Sixers. We'll go to Craig. Courtney Webb, Renegades. Season to remember, Hannah Darlington for the Thunder. I'll tell you what's annoying. I use Kaya for all my sports, and it won't play when you're connected to a VPN, which is sucks because, you know, for work I need to be on the VPN. Otherwise I'd watch sport 24/7, I think, during work, after breaks. Warner, test team. We'll get a Will. It is Will, yep. STR, Meg Lanning. For the Stars, we'll go to Dean. I mean, if you're paying for a service, why do they care if you're on a VPN? Chris Tremaine. Went to school with a Chris Tremaine. Thunder. It wasn't that one, by the way. Pat Cummings, Ashes. Chuck that at the bottom. Our silver is Elise Villani for the Stars, and the street art is Will Sutherland for the Renegades. Will Sutherland, Renegade Silver. Oh, that one just shredded. We got silver, Daniel Worrell for the Strikers, and STR, Alex Howes for the Thunder. We'll go to Malcolm. We got Megan Schutt, silver, and we've hit our black street art. Ben McDermott for the Hurricanes. We'll go to Stoney. Well done. One for 8. The game. What's the time? Oh yeah, the game started. Yep. Wow. Don't know what to say here. We got a predictor. Brisbane BBL 11. So we've gone the women's and the men's predictions. Dino. We got Taylor for the women's. Have we actually pulled a potential winning predictor yet? The Sixers or a Scorchers? Richo. Steve Smith, T20. No, ODI, sorry. Which is Will. Belinda Vacaria, Hurricanes, and STR Nathan Ellis, Hurricanes. Alright, cool. So we got a chance at someone hopefully walking away with a redeemable predictor. Sophie Molonix for the women's. And street art is for the T20 team, Marcus Stonis. We'll go to Matthew. We got Elise Perry for the Sixers and STR James Vince for the Sixers. We'll go to Paul. Down to about 8 packs or so. After this, 9, one off. Jordan Silk and double R. What? Oh, it's a different pose, I think. It is or it isn't. It is. It's a different James Vince. So I've never really noticed that they've got two, some of them. Oh, we've got a Paul. We got Silver, Georgia for the Heat, and Club Heroes, Lind for the Heat. We'll go to Dean. We got Andrew Ty, Scorchers, Silver, into Club Heroes, James Vince for the Sixers. Oh, we shredded that one. Tennille for the Scorchers. Silver and Heather Graham Terraways for the Scorchers. We'll go to Craig. Yeah, they do seem to double up in some of the inserts as well. We got Zampa. We're down to 3 after this. Then we'll do the random for the Ashes. We got a different Zampa. That one's for the ODI team. We got Tim Payne, test team. We got a Will. STR Andrew Ty. Scorchers. 2 to go. We got Daniel Sams T20, which is Matt. And we've got another Warner, Ashes. So the reason I put that on the bottom is because I've put him from rarity at the top to the common at the bottom. Sadly, we didn't hit any green or black ones. Mac Wright, Silver for the Hurricanes, and Terraways, Billy Stanlake for the Stars. We'll go to Dean. So that concludes the break portion of this break. Let me just count to make sure we got 10. 1, 2, 3. This one will be 4. And 5. So top 5 will get a gold. Then we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So everyone will get an Ashes card in the random. As you can see, there's 10 in there. me get the old mouse. The old mouse. Let's switch channels. There we go. We'll get random.org. Dice roller. Roll the dice. 4. Let me just get the names from my messages. So we're going to roll the random 4 times. One, 2, 3. As you can see, 3 there. 4 is a dice roll. Final roll. So the top 5 is Malcolm, Paul, Dean, Matthew, and Craig. You'll get a gold Ashes. Caricature. Then DJ, which is Daniel, pretty sure. Will, Stoney, Dean, and Darren. You'll all get one of the common ones from a box / and the extra bonus one that we hit in the starter pack. Let me copy that across. That way I know who's got what. What's Dan want? Hang on. Alright, back to the chat. So that is it from me. Thank you for jumping in this BBL final break. For those that are still watching, the reason we give them a very generic name on the YouTube channel is because once when I had BBL final in the description, it blocked the whole channel for 3 months, and I couldn't get it unblocked. So even though there was 0 content, it was blocked before we went live. So this way it keeps it all happy and streaming. What else? As I mentioned earlier, there was a few breaks up, so check out the break section of the site. And check out the if you're into NRL listings, so just hit that NRL picture on the homepage and it'll take you right there. And as I said, Richo will be up at roughly 9 o'clock, give or take. I will message you about the box straight after this, so I'll get off the air now and I'll send you a message as soon as I go. Everyone else, enjoy the BBL final, and we'll see you all on the next cricket at 9-ish. Thank you. With Richo. He's getting ready, Richo. Alright, thank you.